I usually go shopping for an abundance of bananas, and I freaking love pineapples. If I could eat pineapples for like a whole week straight, I would do it. I'm serious, and I wouldn't even complain. But pineapples, bananas, even what, some grapes. Oh my God, amazing, amazing. I try to buy organic whenever I can, but whatever. They didn't have organic bananas, but that's totally fine because, you know, they're bananas. Like, who cares? It's burning hot and I need to get through this video. So I was studying last night and I found these cards. These are cards that I had when I went to cosmetology school at Empire. And it's just cards to study. It's just something, like, who would have thought? Like, let me give you some fun facts real quick. Trichology. That is the study of hair. Trichology. Or the pH balance of skin, hair, and scalp for humans would be 4.5 to 5.5. pH balance. Or who would have thought that wet hair stretches up to 40 to 50%. These are just things that I had, these cards. And I also remember around that same time when I first started going to school was around the same time I first, became vegan. I decided to really write down a whole bunch of things about animal agriculture, about meat, cheese, milk, and eggs, and the importance of the nutritional aspects that surrounds that. And so I made one for cow's milk. It's like these little, what do you even call these things? Cue cards? I'm just gonna go through some of these with you because I think that these are important facts about food and where our food comes from and what's in it and what it really is, if you can even call it food. I believe in facts. I believe that the truth hurts, and I believe that the truth hurts for a reason. And so, there's no such thing as my truth and your truth. There's just truth. I just want to let you guys know that right now. So if some of these things stir up any emotions, have nothing to do with the messenger, don't kill the messenger, kill the message, if that's what you so desire to do. Okay, cow's milk. An unhealthy fluid from diseased animals that contains a wide range of dangerous and disease-causing substances that have a cumulative negative effect on all who consume it. Milk's basic content. All cow's milk has 59 active hormones, scores of allergens, fat, cholesterol, of course, herbicides, pesticides, dioxins, up to 200 times the safe level, 52 to 53 powerful antibiotics, blood, pus, which is the fancy way they call pus, is somatic cell count. You guys know what pus is, right? Like when you have a big pimple on the side of your face and you pop it and in with your cow's milk. Feces, bacteria, and viruses. Also, traces of anything the cow ate, such as possible radioactive fallout from nuke testing. Dangerous. Leading causes of death in the U.S. Heart disease from fat and cholesterol, which is meat and dairy caused. What else? Cancer, colon cancer. The medical world says that they suspect that most likely it will be found to promote all cancers. So milk will be found to promote all cancers because, listen to this, it contains IGF-1 growth factor hormone. So IGF-1 is a normal part of all milk. Newborns are supposed to grow. That's the whole point of milk in the first place. Let me just put this card down because I already know this by heart. The whole point of milk, especially cow's milk, let's just take cow's milk. The whole point of milk is so that a baby calf can grow into 1,000, can put on 1,000 pounds, 1,000 in under 1 year. So cow's milk, the whole point of cow's milk is, milk in general is a growth, it's a growth, what do you call this, beverage. Its very existence is to promote growth, basically. That's what milk is there for. But for each species individually, because guess what? Every milk from every species is perfectly designed by nature to grow that particular species according to the specific species that the milk is being consumed by. Does that make any sense? For example, I'm a human being, and the only milk that I ever needed in order to grow healthy as a human being is human milk. That's the only milk that we need. Cow's milk, that's the imposter in our diet. That's the only fake milk. You know, oftentimes people call soy milk or milk that's plant-based, they call them fake milk. It's not fake. There's nothing fake about it. It doesn't harm you. It's not artificial. It has natural ingredients from the planet. The only... Yeah, you're so cool. You're so cool right now. You on your motorbike, girl. Your broke down motorbike. Okay, so the next one is cheese. Now this one is a little controversial because cheese is the one thing that people always say that they can never give up. I can give up everything, but I will never give up cheese. I can give up everything but cheese. And you know what's funny when people say that? You can give up everything but cheese, so then why don't you give up everything but cheese? I feel like the whole idea that we have to do nothing because we can't do everything is, to me, is just a no-brainer. You say you want to do something, well then do something. I feel like don't do nothing because you can't do everything. Do something, anything. So when it comes to cheese, it's kind of like, that's the one thing people said that they say that they can't give up. We're going to get into the quantity. Okay. Each bite of hard cheese has 10 times whatever was in that sip of milk because it takes 10 pounds of milk to produce 1 pound of cheese. So we're going to talk about butter now. Okay, we're moving on to butter. Each swipe of butter has 21 times whatever is contained in the fat molecules in a sip of milk. Girl. Now we're going to talk about fat. Oh my God, so controversial. You can't say anything about fat because you're skinny. Right. So anyways, fat. Whole milk is 49% fat from calories. 2% milk is 35% calories from fat. Cheddar cheese is 74% fat. And of course, butter. Can you guess how many calories from fat is inside of butter? Is it 50? Is it 80? Butter, 100% calories from fat.